The POWs were only allowed to write one postcard and one letter per week. This was their only lifeline with the outside world. Censorship rules were very strict. Correspondence could not contain any complaints about imprisonment, nor comments on the war or politics. Kensuke Kitagawa's wife, Kotoma, recalls that the censored letters she received from her husband were often cut up and full of holes like a strainer. Time for the POWs was measured not in days or weeks, but by the moments of joy in their monotonous lives, like receiving letters. Kensuke Kitagawa's wife must have smiled when she read that her husband spent so much time walking the perimeter of the camp that the men nicknamed him Bear in a Zoo. The POWs had lots of time to think. Dearest Kotoma, I have come to realize how much my imperfections caused suffering in you. The mental pain that I caused was so great that you became ill. He vowed to dedicate himself to discipline and self-improvement. Kensuke dearly missed his pet cat Miko and sent $10 to the shoe repair shop next door to their former home in Duncan, so they could buy milk for the cat. Koichiro Miyazaki missed his daughter Reika dearly. On her 9th birthday, he apologized for not being able to give her any present and asked her forgiveness. Please do not catch a cold, stay in good health, and study hard. Be good to your mama and grow big. Love, Daddy. To avoid having his automobile seized and his camera confiscated by the RCMP, Fujikazu Tanaka left his prized 1940 Plymouth coach and a Rolleicord camera with his dear friend Gib for safekeeping. Shortly after he was released from Angler in 1943, Fujikazu wrote his friend and explained his dire situation.
Although I'm making enough to maintain my family, I have to have extra shekels to help my mother-in-law, and also a sizable amount as an emergency fund. A fellow doesn't feel so comfortable with a good-sized family and a scanty fund to his name. Christmas is coming too, and the severe winter must be prepared for.
He pleaded with Gib to pay for the car as the only way Fujikazu could resolve his financial problems. Gib didn't reply to his letters, and it must have broken Fuji's heart to lose a good friend over a car. Never one to give up or give in, Fujikazu wrote the custodian that he and Gib used to be good friends. I asked him to help me by paying for the car, and what a friend he turned out to be. No conscience of whatever kind. In 1944, the custodian, arguing that the car was actually their property, forced Gib to fairly compensate his former friend